Ah yes, we all love video game journalism, right? Or maybe you saw it from the thumbnail, reviews for video games. Some of them are genuinely informative and tell you if a game is truly worth it or not. For some you're questioning how they even got their job with how little they know, with some of them not even able to remember the name of the main cast. Looking at you, IGN. And I'm not even gonna start on players giving reviews for games, because dear lord, some of them have to be either trolls or people that honestly just don't deserve good games because their taste is utter garbage. You hear that? Only one here? More like the only one who has a trash opinion here. But to be honest, it doesn't only count for him. Imagine having a game like Dying Light 2 with a 9 out of 10, with cherry picking only the good things, because of course, why not? I mean, it's not a bad game of course, but in my opinion it's not a 9 out of 10. And giving a game like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 with Game of the Year potential a 5 out of 10, and in a nutshell saying I don't even like JRPGs and I haven't even played the first games, so yeah, I don't know, kinda trash, lol. 5 out of 10, there you go. I mean, let's be real, why would you even bother to make a review after all? Well, I certainly don't understand it. But still, this isn't the actual reason for this video. That's it. A 7 out of 10 because it's no Final Fantasy or Zelda. What do you mean it's no Final Fantasy or Zelda? Right then. A little lesson for people that didn't know. You know who developed the Xenoblade games? Monolith Soft. You know who the CEO over there is? This man, Tetsuya Takahashi. Back then, many years ago, he started over at Falcom. But it didn't take too long that he switched over to Squaresoft, the company that we know today as Square Enix. And do you know on which game he was working on? There. Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6. Even games like Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger. And when he proposed a potential plot for Final Fantasy VII, he got rejected. It's too dark and complicated, they said. And he said, oh well, and made Xenogears, the start of the Xeno series. Though soon enough he realized that Square had only Final Fantasy in mind. So he took some Square staff members with him and said,
fine. I'll do it myself.
And that's how Monolith Soft came to be. And then Bandai Namco jumped in, ended up owning most of the company, but fast forward, Nintendo bought them in 2007 and you know the rest of the story. But do you see this character? Doesn't he look familiar to you? That's because he had the same character designer. To be fair though, he still works over at Square and there's nothing more I can add to that. But you know, it's no Final Fantasy. It's pretty much Final Fantasy for Nintendo instead of Sony. But I'm not finished yet. And what exactly do you mean by it's no Zelda? To be fair, Monolith Soft has two teams, one working on the mainline games, and the other are support for other titles. But look, Skyward Sword, A Link Between Worlds, Breath of the Wild, and of course Tears of the Kingdom. I couldn't find any more info on what exactly they helped with in Skyward Sword and A Link Between Worlds, but in Breath of the Wild they were responsible for the overworld. And guess what's one of the big reasons why people love this masterpiece? Because of the world in Hyrule. And you, person with the trash opinion, you said that the games are ugly, cheap and lazy. And now I will prove you otherwise, within less than half a minute. Granted, these are higher quality images from Nintendo's side, but in-game they look just as good in my opinion. Anyways, that's enough for me. If you don't like the games, that's fine. Will this video change anything? Probably not, but I just wanted to give my opinion on it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Have a good one.